Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Project Pan Roulette collab. I'm actually recording a day early because the 23rd I will be at my mother's house for Christmas. We are doing Christmas a little early there, so that involves about 2.5 hours of travel there and eventually 2.5 hours of travel back. So I will not be around to film this, but I will make sure that it's uploading on time. If you don't know, this was a collab started by Rebecca and Lexi, and I will link their channels down below. They have a playlist going of everybody doing this. They did, I think it was 2 rounds on their own, and since the 3rd round they've opened it up to other people. And I know that next round they are planning on doing all new things to choose from, so I think that's cool. So I finished one product, or I hit my goal technically on one product, and one product I am decluttering because I have just realized it does not work for my skin tone. Now I am decluttering a product and a palette. This is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette, and I have just realized more and more that the contour and silhouette, which I have admittedly worked quite hard on, is just too dark for me. So I have to blend the absolute shit out of it when I put it on, and especially when I use it as a bronzer, it just looks horrible. So I've decided to I'm going to give this to my sister. She has a darker complexion than Ghost that I currently sport, and I'm sure she will really enjoy it, and I will just give it to her the next time that I see her. I meant to give it to her when I went and saw my grandmother for Christmas, but unfortunately my husband was not feeling well that day, and I didn't want to subject him to a 3-hour car ride. Why does none of my freaking family live near me? I don't know. Actually, I'm the one that moved away. It's my fault. But I will be replacing that. I will be rolling 2 things in because I don't think I can hit pan on anything in a month because this project does end January 23rd. And the product that I hit my goal on was an eyeshadow from a palette you don't reach for often. And I hit, if I can get it out of here, I hit a bit of baby pan in the shade Dust. I pray you can see that. I hope you can. Like, it is the tiniest speck of pan, and this took me way longer to hit pan on than I was expecting, because usually inner corner highlights are some of the things that I can hit on pan the easiest. They take me forever to finish just as an inner corner highlight, but hitting pan on them is usually not that hard. This one was, and it was a potent little bugger, but I did it. I'm even wearing it today because I literally hit pan on it yesterday, or the 21st, I guess I should say. Anyways, let's get into my other products, and a product in loose form. I have the Becca Hydro Mist powder, the powder that apparently everybody is panning this year. And I am almost done with it. So here are my marks. She is almost gone. Isn't that exciting? And for some reason, mine held on to the cooling sensation a lot longer than everybody else's did. I kind of wish mine cooling sensation would go away because I hate it. I think it feels disgusting. But it still has a little bit of that cooling sensation. It's definitely abated from when I first had it. It is definitely not nearly as there anymore as it was, but it's still there. But this past month I don't want to show it to you because I'm scared I'm going to spill it, but I cut out the netting because I was having a hard time actually getting to product. And I was like, I know there's still product in there. Let me cut out the netting like I've seen other people do. And then I was able to get to the rest of the product pretty easily. Now I do have weights as well. Last month it was 63.5 grams. This month it is 60.8. I have somehow used less product since last time, but because it is, and in the bottom half, it is going down faster. I don't get it, but whatever. As long as it's gone by the end of this project, I don't care. Next is a product you aren't sure you like. It turns out I do like it, but I just had not ever used it. It was the Avant Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer. It's an expensive ass primer. I'm not gonna finish this by the end of the year, but I will definitely finish it by the end of the project. Last month I was here, now I'm down to here, and like I said, I just don't think I can finish that in the next week. It'll definitely be done by the end of the project because it tapers in, and I've gotten much better at wearing makeup in the last 2 months than I was before. Then again, I've had a lot of stuff to go to in the past like month and a half, 2 months, so that probably has helped. Next is a hair care item. I chose my Verb Sea Salt light dry texture spray, and here are my marks. I'm not going to finish this by the end of the project, but I know that this is a project that takes me months to finish, which, considering I could buy the mini, or technically the travel size, for $8, that's great. That's great. So, something I would definitely keep repurchasing. I've been through many bottles of this. And my other product is a product you haven't used much, and that was my L'Oreal Brow Pencil. I had only used it like a couple of times. And I'll show you a marking on my piece of paper in a second, but here is where we are. I don't think I can finish this by the end of the year, but I think I'll finish it in like the first week or two of January, way before this ending actually comes. And you'll see why I am so confident, because of my actual like markings. Like, I've used up more than half in the past month, which is fine by me. I know I go through pencils like this pretty quickly. Almost everybody does. They're micro pencils. They're meant to, you know, be gone through kind of quickly, which I still prefer a micro pencil to a fatter one, so I don't, it's a fact of life. But all right, so I got my app up, and let's do this. Number 7. Have I used number 7 yet? No. A sparkly product, so that's one. And the other one, number 1. Nope, I've totally used number 1. That was a product in loose form. Number 3, a drugstore product. So I will be going off to look for these 2 products, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I did figure out 2 products. One, there's no way in hell I'm gonna finish it, so I just set a different goal for it. But first is a sparkly product, and I have another Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. I say another because I have been panning one all year and partially using it sometimes as like a hair glitter, which apparently they make a different product for that now, but whatever. So my idea for this is to just use it 10 times, either as eyeliner or scoop some out and use it like on my hair or my face like I do sometimes. What I do for that, in case you guys are curious, I don't like take this and put it in my hair. I take a very sterilized metal spatula, scoop some out, like I take the stopper out of these usually for that purpose, and then put it in my hair. I actually finished my other one today because I decided it's getting super close to the holidays, let me get some holiday glam on in my hair, so I'm all sparkly today. But use this 10 times and I will consider it a success at the next month. And the other one was a drugstore product, and I decided on this little bitty mini right here that I have been using for the past month, and was actually going to put in my mini madness for next year, but it fit with this. It's going to be done in a month anyway, so I decided to roll with it. And it is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in 601 Sleek Onyx. It was a mini that I ended up with from I don't even know where, probably an extra at a swap or something. So I decided to use it up. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!